Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share my own personal experiences after attending two of Dr. Joe's live events, what my main takeaways were, and why I haven't attended any of his retreats since then, and why I don't plan on going back anytime soon. Before attending my first retreat with Dr. Joe, I had already been studying the power of the mind with my first mentor, Bob Proctor, on consciousness and universal laws. So I had a solid understanding of these concepts. However, Dr. Joe took it to a step further by explaining them backed up by science and data. His retreats mainly focus on healing of the body using the power of our minds with focused intentions. But you can also use the same concepts to manifest anything you desire, whether it's health, relationships, or finances. So my first experience was a 7-day retreat in February 2020, back in California, where I was living, right before the pandemic shut down. And it was a transformative experience for me. I had never meditated for such a long period of time in my life prior to the event. And the retreat was a mix of intensive meditation sessions, insightful lectures, including topics around neuroscience, epigenetics, quantum physics. And during that particular retreat, they were actually also doing some scientific research and collecting data with the event participants. And they wanted to find out what happens to the brain during meditations. So it was really cool to see people having these wires connected to their heads. And Dr. Joe teaches that through the power of our thoughts and feelings have a direct impact on our physical reality. And by changing our thoughts and emotions, we can create a new neural pathways and alter our brain's wiring, leading to profound changes in our lives. His teachings are grounded in the idea that the brain doesn't know the difference between what's imagined and what's real experience. That's why mental rehearsals and visualizations are so powerful. Again, I knew the power of visualization using the power of our mind prior to attending his retreats, but it was definitely eye-opening to be able to witness the effects of these concepts in real life, right in front of my eyes, to hear people's testimonials on how they had instantaneous healings by doing the meditations, by tapping into that possibility of them with perfect health in the quantum field, which manifested in the physical realities. And there was actually a lady in a wheelchair at the event. And on the last day of the event, I saw her get up from the wheelchair and she literally walked across during the event. So it was really amazing and eye-opening. My second retreat was in December 2021 at a more intimate gathering in Costa Rica, where we got to hang out with Dr. Joe and have dinner with him. It was a more intimate setting and a more unique experience to learn from him in a more relaxed environment. And that was it. That was my last retreat, and it's almost been 3 years now. And I haven't been back, and I don't plan on going back. And you might be wondering why. Well, the reason is because after having attended those two retreats, I realized that in order to make a permanent change in our lives, it's not what we do once in a while, like when we go to these retreats. But what's gonna take is what we do on a daily basis, consistently, after we come back. And that's when the true magic happens. And one of Dr. Joe's quotes is that deeply resonate with me is when you understand the why behind what you do, the how becomes easier. And this understanding has empowered me to practice mental rehearsal and visualization, what Dr. Joe refers to as meditations, which I have incorporated into my daily habits. And the most important takeaway for me after attending these two retreats was that there's an increase of my belief in the power of our mind. What's truly possible for us. If people can heal their bodies within 7 days, cure incurable diseases, at least that's what they call it, what else is possible? And you see, I share my story where I used to be a seminar junkie, going from seminars to seminars, 5-day events here, 7 retreat days here. I always felt like I needed to go back to another event. But now I know better. I've got the tools and understanding to make a permanent shift. While repetition is key to learning, but to make sure you have permanent change, what's more important is what you do when you get back home every single day. It's about incorporating those practices that you've learned during those retreats or seminars into your daily life consistently. As Dr. Joe would say, if you want a new outcome, you'll have to break the habit of being your old self and reinvent a new self. And you do that by showing up and doing the inner work every single day. I still read his books and I still watch his videos to remind me the power of the mind. But at the end of the day, words don't teach. You have to apply the knowledge and actually put them into practice. Dr. Joe's retreats gave me invaluable insights and tools, and for that, I am forever grateful. However, I no longer feel the need to attend his retreats to grow or evolve. He empowered me and provided me with the knowledge and the tools for me to make permanent changes in my life. Being able to witness miraculous healings firsthand significantly boosted my belief in the power of our mind and our bodies. And it was not just a theory anymore. It was actually backed up by science. And I used to search for answers outside. But now I truly know the solution and answers within each and one of us. Remember, it's not about constantly seeking new experiences outside, but actually applying what you already know and then incorporate into your daily life. Thank you for watching and listening to my story and my experience. If you attended any of Dr. Joe's retreats or have any thoughts on this topic, I would like to hear from you in the comments below. And if you liked today's video and you learned anything out of it, make sure you like and share and subscribe for more content on manifestation and the power of your mind. Also, I did a video that addressed one of the challenges that Dr. Joe talks about, which is how to maintain the elevated state after getting up from your meditation. And it's the missing piece which will help you to manifest even faster. I will see you there next.